Today, we take you on a journey to one of the most critical care units here at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital, where some young female nurses shun away from because of how intricate the cases they receive are. However, one woman, one icon, one remarkable figure at the unit is breaking all odds. It's working with her dedication and skills to bridge the gaps when it comes to young female nurses assuming roles at the department. Time check, it's almost 6 a.m. and would have to meet our icon for the day.
Her day begins with a sight of open sores from burn victims or perhaps the unpleasant scenes of trauma cases. For over 2 decades, Madam Safwa Ompong has dedicated her life to the Burns Unit, a critical care department often described as not for the faint-hearted. The Deputy Chief Nursing Officer of the Burns Unit at Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital has earned the nickname Safwa is Burns.
It's not easy because you finish with one dressing and you are soaked with sweat, your waist. But this woman has been doing the work for over 2 decades. So you can run to her sometimes and be like, hey, so how are you doing it? Just a day ago, we gave one of our patients about 1,000 plus medicine, which was human albumin. And it came from her coffers.
She works with empathy. She has the patient at heart. She can go at a higher level to see to it that what her patient needs is received. And she's someone who is not easily irritated. She tolerates everyone.
As I used to work at the emergency before I came to Burns Unit, I wanted to go back. The first time I saw somebody, like, should I put it body erosion? Because when I entered the treatment room, where we have been taking sablon bath for a patient, and when I saw that there's a body, all the skin is off, and initially I wanted to run back. In fact, me being a man, I wanted to run back. So it's very difficult, you know, but she encouraged me. And apart from she being part of my life at work, she always guided me through life.
Her journey started in a tunnel of uncertainty, doubt, struggle, and hardship.
They have written to me that you have passed the exams and you have to come for interview so that you can start your school. And my father too was sick. Where do I get money? And that is when I got to know that at times it's not easy. If you are not able to get people to support, that becomes the end of whatever dreams you are dreaming of.
From selling on the streets of the Kwame Nkrumah Circle between 1992 and 1996, she overcame numerous challenges to break barriers that almost derailed her dreams.
I used to pay for 14 cedis. That was the amount of money I have to pay for me to come to the nursing school, and I wasn't able to get it. Sold meat pie, donuts. I come to cycle and I saw all those things. The shops around decided that, oh, let us help by taking some of your meat pie for sales. And by 12, my meat pie is finished.
During her transfer to the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital, she was a nursing trainee and among the first few nurses to accept postings to the National Reconstructive Plastic Surgery and Burns Center. Madam Safwa Ompong recounts her first day at the Burns Unit.
The first day I came, I was told this place is very tedious, so it's better they change you from the department to a different department. Even it was a man who told me that this place is too difficult for a woman to work in, so it's better you change or go to a place where you see nurses sitting down, relaxing. I said no.
Just 15 minutes into meeting with the Deputy Chief Nursing Officer, an emergency call came in. She was needed to attend to a trauma case involving a middle-aged man admitted to the department. The shrill and loud sound of burn victims at the ward could be haunting.
A patient from Tema in a molten steel company. So they melt steel to do a lot of things with. And one day said as he was on his work, he slipped into the molten steel and had the bottles bent. So he has some part of the bottles bent and the inner tie also bent.
Another critical case at the unit involves a 5-month-old baby. She is the only baby currently in the unit, suffering from a partial body burn injury caused by hot water. With the support of a dedicated team at the Burns Unit, Madam Ompong's invaluable skills, passion, empathy, and knowledge have become a significant pillar for the unit, the burn team, and the patients as a whole.
She mentors almost everybody that comes to the Burns ward, either to do clinicals, anybody. So long as you are willing to learn, she is ever ready to teach you.
I remember she once called me by the side when I first came to the bench unit, and then really gave me some things to know about how to run the unit, and it has been one of my guiding principles and my guiding light to survive in this unit. She is there for everybody, her patients, her subordinates, and even us doctors. She's an amazing person.
In Burns, that can be something that occurs a bit more than usual, and so being here for so long, it's been a very brave decision by her to have stayed in Burns for so long.
Safwa Ompong is mentoring young nurses and medical doctors in a department desperately in need of more skilled professionals.
A lot of nurses really leave this place because of the cases that come. There are even times when nurses are even posted here and they will say that, no, if you don't take me off this place, I will resign.
For Safwa Ompong, first aid treatment for mild to major burns is fundamental.
When your clothes are on fire, you stop, drop and roll. You stop, drop and roll. And as you roll on the floor, your clothes quenches the fire before normal water is poured on you. But if it is not your clothes that are on fire and it's just hot water that has poured on yourself, just pour on the person, the part involved, 10 to 20 minutes continuously.
With the Burns Unit's information board in hand, Safwa Ompong strides confidently down the corridors, poised to take her life-saving advocacy work to the streets once again. Her initiative to extend Burns advocacy beyond the hospital walls and into the community has been a groundbreaking moment for the Burns Unit. By taking her message to the streets of Accra, visiting markets and speaking in schools, she helps raise awareness and promote the prevention of burns.
I saw a child who was burned from the head to toe. And when I asked, it was a sanitizer. They sparked the match and the child's clothes were on fire. If the child had known that I have to stop, drop and roll, this child would have been saved.
With her healing hands and deep understanding of burn trauma, Safwa Ompong's 24 years experience in burn care shows no signs of fading anytime soon. Whenever you hear, stop, drop and roll, remember Madam Safwa Ompong at the Korle-Bu Burns Unit. She might be at your doorsteps. Ikia Ofreyiwa Dako, TV3 News, Korle-Bu.